Hey, Miss Marion here. We're going to go ahead and do Unit 6, Lesson 1 through 5 quiz. We're going to go through those answers so you understand where those came from, and then you can go ahead and study and retake the quiz if you need to. All right, so here is number 1. We're talking about 20 rubber spheres. They're being compressed. We have our widths and our heights. And then what we're asked to do is go ahead and we need to label the y-axis. So down here is our horizontal widths. Notice how we're talking about the widths, and then we're also talking about the heights. And it's the height of the resulting shapes were measured itself. It says, what would the y-axis be labeled? So forest, do we have anything talking about forest? No, not really. Vertical height, okay. Number total of spheres, well, okay, that's probably not going to work. Horizontal widths. So out of all of these, which one will be better? It's the height, because we already have the width down on the bottom, and they're also talking about the height. Here is number 2. Number 2, again, we're talking about the 20 spheres itself. It says, if a compressed rubber sphere has 6-inch width, what would the height be? This one, there is not a point to go ahead and answer that question. What we're doing is we're following the trend. If we follow the trend itself, we go to 6, it's going to be around here, which is 5. If it would be 11, it would be way up here. So it can be determined if you follow the trend, if you follow the scatter plot. That's why our answer is 5. All right, number 3. So we have a table. We also have a scatter plot that is given as far as what it is. It says which person is represented by the point that is circled. So we're going to kind of look at that. So we have it, that's probably, around 18, okay? So 18 comma like 24. So if we look at it, 18 comma 24, that would be person D. That's why our answer is person D. So we're just looking at the scatter plot, reading the table, and understanding what the information. Number 5, we're dealing with, we have a table and a scatter plot. It deals with quarterback ratings and the number of wins. And so we are asked which player's data is represented by the point that is circled on the graph. So that's this one here. So if we look at it, that is probably around 101, 102, okay? And then comma somewhere around 9-ish. So we go 102, okay, 12, that didn't really work. 101, 9, okay. 106, 13, that didn't work really either. So it's actually going to be player K. Here's number 5, same information, quarterback and the players. And then we're asking which player's data is represented by the point farthest to the left. If we look at it as far as farthest to the left, we are looking at this guy here. So that's probably around 84, 85. So let's look at it, 84, 85, what's 89, 88. Going through, looking at it, that's going to be player M. All right, so again, the same quarterback rating, same everything, same scatter plot. It says, if player R's data is not recorded on the table, but his data is represented by the large red dot, identify this dot means. So if the player R, the quarterback's rating is 9.9, what is the games? So remember, here's our quarterback ratings, and then here's our number of games. We're looking at the red dot, so that's probably going to be 8. That's why our answer is 8. All right, number 7, here's a scatter plot that shows the length and the width of 20 left feet, okay? And so we have the foot length, foot width, and it says which point represents the foot with the length closest to 29. So we're looking at 29. So that's going to be kind of here. So we have it as, so first of all, we have a point of length comma width, okay? So length comma width, and we're looking for 29 is the length, so that's the first number. So, okay, 28.2, 29.1, 28.2, and then 30.2. We want the one that's closest to 29. So that's going to be this point right here. This point is not going to be 28 because 28 is there. It's not going to be 30 because 30 is there. So this one is the 29.1 comma 10.4. And if you look at it, 29.1, 10.4, yeah, that works. All right, number 8. We have the same scatter plot dealing with 20 left feet, and we're looking at the foot length and width. And it says, what width does the model predict for a foot with a length 29? And so if we look at it, so we have, if we follow in the model, okay, so remember the model is not the actual. So the model is actually the prediction. The model is the line, okay? So we're talking about the line, not the actual points, but the line. So if we follow the line, and we're looking at 29, 29 is going to kind of be here. If we follow the line, the width is going to be 11. Okay, again, the model is the line on the scatter plot. All right, number 9. Elena says, I think the line is a good fit because half of the points are on one side of the line and half the points are on the other side of the line. Do you agree? This is false. Why does this line does not work? The line of best fit for a scatter plot has to go with the data. Yes, there are same amount of points above. Yes, there's about the same amount of points below, but the line has to go with the data. So is this a good line of best fit? No, it is not. So we're going to say false because we disagree with her. Here is number 10. Noah, same kind of thing. He said, I think the line is good fit because it passes through the leftmost point and the rightmost point. Do you agree? Is this line a good line of best fit? Well, it does go with the information, but there's not the same amount of points below and above. It's not a balanced line of best fit. Again, we have to have about the same amount of points above and about the same amount of points below. So this does not work as far as the scatter plot itself. So hopefully you understand the things that you got wrong on this quiz, and you'll be able to go ahead and retake it. I hope you have a good day. Thanks. Bye.